Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4. Last episode we traveled through the glowing sea and met Virgil, and then we went to Green Tech Genetics and killed a courser, and during that latter half I was getting pretty salty about dying over and over again. I cut out most of the deaths just because it was just me being salty and it wasn't saying anything constructive about the game. But I did certainly leave in a few. The entire goal of this Let's Play is to give some sound criticism about the game and mainly its stories and gameplay mechanics, rather than just a Let's Play where I talk about literally anything. So in this part of the game we're going to be finding a faction called the Railroad, and their entire purpose is that they rescue synths from the Institute and help them get their memories wiped so that the Institute can't track them, which begs the question as to why the Institute hasn't set anything up to ensure that they can track their synths even above ground easily. Like have a backup and then a backup for that backup. And the entire idea of going around the wasteland, or even just in general saving robots in this wasteland, is ludicrous. Because, look, right over there are some people who will immediately start shooting at me the moment they detect me. There's super mutants right there, ready to kill me just for being in the wrong place at the wrong time while wandering around the derelict ruins of the city. There's feral ghouls who'll do the same. Gonna head inside here and then head out to hopefully reset everything. There's raiders who have encampments and will kill you for being too far away from any established settlement. How the fuck can you dedicate your time to rescuing robots in such an environment? That's something I could kind of understand in Fallout New Vegas, where there's a lot more established settlements and a lot less things trying to kill you along the way. But here, there's only Diamond City and Good Neighbor as far as major settlements go. So from a storytelling perspective, it makes no sense where safety for you yourself isn't guaranteed. You'd go out of your way to rescue robots. It also doesn't make sense in the context of the setting, because in Fallout, human slavery still exists. There's factions out there that kidnaps real, actual, non-disputable human beings and forces them to perform labor under the threat of violence and or death. And so these assholes are going around saving machines that could easily be reprogrammed to be subservient, when there's genuine fucking people out there who need their help, who could use their help, but it's like, nah, you're not a robot. Alright, so here's a bit of gameplay. You have to follow the Freedom Trail. It's literally a line painted in the, or not really painted, but in the ground. But I appreciate the fact that there's, again, no compass or marker or anything that the game arbitrarily, leads you around with. Another fucking raider den. I mean, maybe some people find this gameplay to be thrilling, but honestly, just every fucking corner being another thing you have to shoot until it stops moving isn't really my idea of fun in a Fallout game. Great for a first-person shooter like Call of Duty, works fucking fantastic there. But in Fallout, I kind of expect a little bit more meat on its bones, so to say. Alright. Custom house tower, no. Alright, who's shooting at me now? I mean, isn't that just like the fucking phrase for this game? Who's shooting at me now? Oh, it's a mutant botfly that's been hanging out literally 3 feet away from a raider den. That doesn't even want me to fucking shoot. Whatever, you know, I'm running. I mean, I think like the whole, you know, saving synths thing, a lot of this game was inspired by the Blade Runner movie. Specifically the first one, because I don't think Blade Runner 2049 was out yet. But they really bungled the themes of that movie. Oh hey, this is, where one of the missions is. One of the longer ones, at least. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. You can tell by the enthusiasm that I'm probably not. Oh, there we go. That should be the church. You know, it's heavily inspired by Blade Runner, but it has none of the nuance or intrigue that movie brings. Blade Runner is supposed to be neo-noir, and sort of one of the biggest inspirations for the cyberpunk genre of fiction. Meanwhile, Fallout can delve into noir, but I don't think it works well with the themes of Blade Runner. I mean, I know it seems odd to be getting upset over like all these random enemy encounters in Fallout 4. Like, you know, doesn't that make the gameplay more interesting than just running around seeing nothing? Oh, fuck off. The problem is, like, they are literally right next to each other. Like you saw back there. You know, I walk by a little bit and there's super mutants, and then there's feral ghouls, and then there's some raiders, and then there's some of those botflies, and then there's some mirelurks, like a fucking few steps away from each other. It's just too fucking crowded. And why do the super mutants have super mutant hounds? Where the fuck did they come from? It's like those shitty dogs from the new Predator movie. This isn't cute or funny or endearing, Bethesda. It makes no fucking sense. Oh my god, I'll just run into a church. The first fucking time I'm sprinting my way into a religious site. But inside there's gonna be a bunch of feral ghouls. Might just switch weapons since this one only has one shot before needing to do a little animation. Like in New Vegas, there were also some random, well, not really random encounters. The enemy placement was very specific, but there were hostile encounters, I should say. But they weren't, you know, right next to each other all the time. In fact, when you run into raiders, it's usually after there's been like a ton of walking away from civilization. Because it makes no sense to have a bunch of people who automatically shoot at you and try to kill you hanging out right outside of where people are trying to live. Here, you know, just having a whole fucking party. I mean, why are these guys squatting down here with a bunch of feral ghouls outside? Wouldn't it make more sense for them to have cleared the church out of any of these automatic hostiles?
Someone's coming.
Please just die. I really don't care. Running out of ammunition for this one too. Alright, here we go. So you have to put in the password, and I bet you're wondering what the password for the railroad's secret underground base is.
Not right.
Well, you know, get ready for this, you know, fucking
Spins.
brain teaser.
Oh, so it starts with R.
Yep,
There
it's
we go.
railroad. The password to the railroad secret HQ is railroad. 12345 and password. We've just been too intellectually demanding for the target audience of this game.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Oh. Why don't you tell me first?
Why don't you tell...
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the railroad. So answer my question.
Get it? The railroad, like the underground railroad that helped migrated slaves from southern states into northern ones. But it's for robots. What a bunch of tossers.
I thought...
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari, not sure why you would really lie about that. I mean, they sent synths to her in order for her to help clear their minds. So that would be a trustworthy, person to send you over.
Doc, very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
I killed a cursor and want you to decode this MacGuffin.
I tracked...
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating her, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
So I'm not really sure how this one asshole is able to, know we killed a courser, but whatever.
What you're asking for puts us in a tricky position.
Des, we need to let her in. She's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. She killed a Courser. There's no way she's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Or, you can just grab the Courser chip from me, decode it in there, and then come back out and tell me what it says. But alright. Whatever. So here's their crappy little base.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Hey, don't try anything, stranger.
They're all immediately hostile. Well, not hostile, but they're not friendly to me.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's contagious!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip. All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little puss and chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at
A little training ground here.
it. We're in. Chip accessed. Just hope the analog connectors are lit. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together.
Memory hiccup.
Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be. Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh, lucky. I got you, you institute bastard. I got you.
It's literally just the same interface as any other terminal hacking.
Show me that sweet base note. Come on. Yeah, we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Alright. Now I got that crap decoded. Where do we head next? So you have a bunch of assholes living in some underground bunker in an old church that's... Even if they just walk outside, they'll be attacked. Like, they don't even own the church itself. That's not even the extent of their stronghold. It's just this underground area. Like, no one goes outside and cleans up all the feral ghouls that inhabit this place. Of course, you know, the whole idea of saving robots when there's actual people who are being enslaved just makes no sense, because a robot you can program to be subservient. You can't do that with human beings. Like, not without, like, the most widespread, thorough, thought control, secret police, you know, Big Brother setup that you can possibly imagine. Maybe they've succeeded with, like, North Korea and China, but considering that there's no widespread established government in the wasteland, that's not something that's gonna happen here. And it seems very odd that there would be this huge theme of robots wanting to gain their freedom in a series that has had multiple robot characters throughout its history that had no such problem. Alright, where are we going to? Oh, back to Virgil's? Alright. I mean, it's a lazy story in my opinion. You know, I think the last story that ever did that correctly was Wall-E. And now it's like, come up with something new. Oh, the robots are gonna either kill us or they're gonna wanna not do what they're programmed to. So what a fucking hack.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Yeah, here you
I
go.
have the
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation.
A well-deserved one.
One who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
LMAO, I just, drew up schematics for a molecular teleporter even though I'm a biologist.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I've got covered.
Good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Alright, let's try the Minutemen first. So I'm a parent, right? And my son has been kidnapped by these evil people called the Institute, who are notorious throughout the Commonwealth for being kidnappers. And as a grieving parent, I would want nothing more than to be able to build this teleporter, and I'm going to this faction that claims to help people, so I can get into the Institute and rescue my son. Let's see if they'll help me. I'm sure a faction that, prides itself on trying to help people throughout the wasteland will help me out. I'm sure doubly so since I saved their asses earlier. Where are you, Preston? Let's get this project underway. Hey, shitbird, there you are. Alright, Preston, let's get building.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice. I think we could settle down here.
Yeah, fuck you. This is my home and you're not allowed here, but... look at these schematics. They're for a machine to get me inside the Institute.
Can you take a look at these schematics? They're for a machine to get...
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my baby.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. Maybe once I deal with the immediate problems. Speaking of which, I've had word from a settlement that needs help. They're still hoping there are Minutemen out there somewhere. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you can help out with the settlement?
What the fuck is more immediate than for a parent to find their missing child? Some assholes are having, getting their cheeks clapped by a couple of feral ghouls who live in the state next to them. That's more important than a parent finding their fucking baby? Really? What an asshole. Man, fuck off. God, Emil sucks so much fucking ass. Fucking cunt. It's like, wow. Yeah, more immediate problems. I mean, goddamn, let's not fucking get the show on the road here or anything. It just makes zero fucking sense. Are these people supposed to be the good guys of the wasteland or not? Because telling a parent trying to find her missing child, oh, I'm sorry, but actually there's a settlement out there that needs our help. How the fuck is that even remotely good? What sense at all does that make? Seriously, fucking think about what you're writing, Emil. No, we have to do this, random story thing first. It's not even integral to the story. You clear out some raiders in the, chemical plant that I passed by earlier in the Let's Play. Who fucking cares? Oh, hey, you're going to get into the Institute now, right? Oh, wait, I need to go back and grab my shit. Alright, we're about to get into the Institute. That should be top priority from a game designing perspective, because that's a more interesting thing. Hey, what's in this mysterious institute that everyone's talking about that has a huge impact on the setting and the mindset of all the characters? Let's see, grab
I'm doing
this.
my best around here, but don't expect a lap of luxury or anything. I might be handy with a wrench, but I can't work miracles.
Now, what's this? Can't tell if this was storage or trash.
I'll grab that as well. Now let's go down to the Brotherhood of Steel. And the Brotherhood of Steel isn't going to help you out immediately either, but it makes a bit more sense considering they're a paramilitary organization who don't purport to be friendly to all the wonderful characters and creatures of the wasteland. But then again, actually doesn't make much sense, because the Institute is their main enemy in the Commonwealth. The reason they came down here is because they heard about the Institute and all the trouble they were causing. So you think that would take priority for them as well. And then there's a fucking railroad who also makes you do a side quest before you're able to get into the Institute. It's like, why are these assholes ignoring the most important— shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Ignoring the biggest fucking thing in the entire wasteland. The main threat. Hey guys, the Institute is this really awful faction and we hate them so much and they're causing problems for everyone. Oh, hey, I actually happen to have some schematics for a teleporter that'll take me right into their base that none of you have ever been able to get into before. Yeah, it's nice, but, I promised John I would go bowling with him earlier today, so I'm afraid that's just gonna have to wait. God fucking damn. Fuck Emil.
Halen, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. She shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think she has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
I kind of did.
Too bad. I was getting used to the thought of you leaving.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
That won't be a problem.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture, so I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxon, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
So, as soon as you do the first mission for the Minutemen, you're made the General, which is the highest honor you can get with them.
Aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
And as you go through the Minutemen, not the Minutemen, the Institute's quest, Yeah, I know what ad victorium means, and it's victorium, because in Latin you pronounce it with a W, not a V, you dicks.
Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the PRYDWEN. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Yeah, fuck 'em. And when you do Institute quests, at some point you're made the leader of the Institute, which means fucking nothing, by the way. Like, literally nothing. And here you're immediately mated a knight. I'm pretty sure if you do the railroad quest, there's some super special status that you can have for yourself there as well, and yet there's no fucking meaning to it. You can't influence the decisions. At most you can tell Maxon not to kill Dance when it's found out that Dance is actually a synth. And that's about it. You can't change the course of the Institute's goals, which I'll get into later. You can't get the railroad to give a shit about human beings for whatever reason. But you're given all these prestigious titles, so it does, it must really feel like you're moving up in the ranks. I mean, it's funny because as a courier, as like an underling of House or the NCR or Kaiser's Legion, I felt way more important because the missions I got were interesting and meaningful. And I actually felt like I was having an impact on the politics and landscape of the wasteland. Here, it's just fucking nothing. Alright, come on, Dance, let's let me check real quick, make sure there's nothing left to grab. I mean, it's an empty title. It's like choosing a vice president. They really only choose those guys to get like some additional voter bloc who might not be interested in you specifically. Let's get political. Trump chose Mike Pence because he appeals to the evangelical crowd. I don't know why he needs to continue with Pence, considering that evangelicals fucking adore him despite being about as Christian as I am. And Joe Biden chose Kamala Harris because she's a woman of color, as they say, and that's a potential vote from the ultra-progressives who care more about skin color and genitals than policy. It's a meaningless title as far as I'm concerned, but even they have a lot more influence than I do, despite being the de facto leader of an entire faction later on in this Let's Play.
Of course. Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the PRYDWEN. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon? Man's a lunatic.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the PRYDWEN up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Alright, let's see, let's see. And now we head up to the PRYDWEN, which admittingly is a really cool looking ship. I mean, the design of it is quite spectacular, and it is kind of fun to explore around. In some ways, it's even a major settlement, considering there's a bunch of characters there who don't immediately just shoot you the moment you show your ugly mug. Alright, I Forgot what I was gonna say, because I had to do something else. Let's head on in.
Fly, they would have built us with wings.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Here's a Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Fallout's own version of the Michigan or Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
We're gonna need that until we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find it. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Bit funny how the buses don't explode.
Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time.
I think that's a Railroad's Church.
Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty.
There's Bunker Hill. That's kind of a settlement, I guess. Oh, and there's a best quest in the game.
The PRYDWEN should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Fog's making it kind of difficult to see anyone below. I may do that quest. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see, that police station you'll need to go to in order to do Nick Valentine's quest. Not really a lot to talk about right now. I recall reading somebody speculating that the coding for the airships here were kind of lifted from the dragons in Skyrim, given their similar flight patterns.
It's been far too long since I've been aboard.
I know Bethesda is willing to reuse Skyrim codes for the Scorched Beast in Fallout 76, but I'm not sure about the airships in Fallout 4.
The Commonwealth can take a real toll on you if you let it. This place makes monsters out of men.
And for whatever reason, this obvious synth is allowed on the PRYDWEN.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the PRYDWEN and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam.
Although I guess that's a general problem with Fallout in general. Like, you can have Roll and Lily over in Kaiser's area, even though they hate mutants and ghouls and stuff like that. Alright, so I have to No, not you. Let's see. Alright, you see that fat man back there? Let's say you want it, but you don't want to have to buy it. Oh, there's a trick you can do. Yeah, of course, save, because throwing a hot one in here. So you throw a grenade inside his area there.
Good afternoon to you, too.
No. Try that again. I think you want to throw it behind that duffel bag.
You disgust me.
Not much of a sight yourself.
I'll set you up with what...
They patched that? That was actually a fun part of Fallout 4. You know, that little cheese moment.
I'll set you up with whatever you need.
Here.
After you have a little chat with Captain Kells.
Almost. So you can try again. Nope. Yeah, whatever. It is possible to do that. I guess I'm just not very good at it anymore. I'll try one more time. Right next to that. Oh!
Abomination.
Well, to you, too.
Here.
Hey, lend you a hand with that terminal?
I actually need this a bit more than the fat man, because I already have one.
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Let's just do
Which is
this.
precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Oh, felt like it almost fell off, but guess you have railings.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, now we have to listen to Elder Maxon talk.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And, beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Sin. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their sins are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. It's Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam!
Maxon, a synth stole your vodka.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact
Elder Maxon?
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
No, you don't.
I can...
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do. Alright.
I'm certain you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the PRYDWEN and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the PRYDWEN, soldier. Make us proud.
Alright, now we got that done after a little bit of tomfoolery, because I find his speech to be a little bit boring, to be honest.
Congratulations on the promotion.
Wrong door. He does have a pretty cool design in my opinion, and I like his outfit, which makes it all the more a shame he can't just immediately kill him and steal it like he can in New Vegas. It seems like every leader in Fallout 4 has some arbitrary immunity to everything.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon.
Nothing to report right
Paladin
now, Knight.
Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Darn Skippy.
I was...
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, I promise.
Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Fuck off, Nick.
Ammunition, weapon mods, but the Deegan might have.
So I think that one's mine. Yeah, because this is the only one I can enter. I can't do anything with that one.
Food in the mess hall isn't bad. Well, as long as you don't smell it.
Hey.
Time to suit up.
Alright, so certain things raise your affinity with your companions. For Dance, it's getting into power armor. For Nick, it's hacking terminals. I think for Piper, it's lockpicking. Which is an alright, little quirk for the companions. I don't have anything wrong with that.
Familiarizing yourself with the PRYDWEN's personnel. Then meet me on the flight deck.
Alright, so in order to get help, I need to do that.
Now, Captain, do you want to do it?
No.
Because each of these factions require you to do a mission before, handling what's arguably the most important fucking thing for each of them. The Railroad wants to get into the Institute because they want to rescue synths. The Brotherhood of Steel would want to get into the Institute because they hate newfangled technology all them kids are playing these days. Well, with their Nintendos and Apple phones and all that. And the Minutemen would want to get into the Institute because they're the biggest threat to the Commonwealth, and therefore, you know, stopping them will save people.
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Which books contain pertinent information?
Which technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies, medical research, anything that enhances the Brotherhood's knowledge. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Yeah, not only these assholes hoard knowledge, but they think everything else is a waste. I'm gonna disagree with him.
If they don't expand the Brotherhood's technological knowledge, they're useless. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
I'm here to meet the crew.
Maxon.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with...
Must be uncomfortable wearing that metal collar.
Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Let's see here, anything else I can loot from this area? I don't need your full story, I just want all the crap that... Why do you have a cat? And I just realized when you shoot down the PRYDWEN, there's no indication this cat leaves, so yeah, I'm going to end up killing the cat.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Almost.
Where are you going, Knight? You need to complete your medical exam.
I'll do it, just let me, Let's see, you can keep that. Why do you have a fucking leg bone in here?
Are you ready for your medical exam?
Stim pack, grab your caps. Grab that, might as well. And both of these have been looted. Yeah, might as well grab that light bulb, why not? Alright, since being so damn picky.
Good. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Is a man not allowed to rob you blind before doing a medical exam? Come on.
Sure.
Alright. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time? Before the bombs. What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
I actually kind of like the fact that, you know, when he said before the bombs fell, his assumption was that you're a vault dweller and didn't immediately think, oh, like before the war. Have you had a problem with crew catching diseases?
Well, yes, actually. It's not unusual for our recon teams to stumble across contaminated environments or disease-carrying creatures. We don't want a single crewman infecting the entire ship. Anyway, This exam is about you, so have you had or come in contact with anyone
Haha,
carrying a
topical
disease?
dialogue in a video game.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
That happens often enough?
You'd be surprised how many wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Nope, no problem whatsoever.
Nope.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties.
And to
So,
her.
you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Seems like a bit of a waste to have her wear a bunch of power armor because she doesn't have any legs rather than just put her in a wheelchair. Because power armor consumes power and fusion cores aren't exactly a common commodity.
Sounds...
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we'd pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the PRYDWEN's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me. Wait, hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I'll just...
Good. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor.
I already did.
There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back.
Alright.
Hey, Knight.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promised that I wouldn't bite. Where are you off to?
Actually, how do you get out? Oh, here we go.
Proctor.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promised that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
Looks uncomfortable.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them. I'm glad you're the agreement. I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, and they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I'm sorry, Charles Dickens, but I'd like to just purchase something.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, right?
Proctor Tegan.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
Set me up.
Sure,
Alright,
I've got
let's see if
something
I
to
was...
put us.
I'd just leave that.
Alright.
Hey.
Where do you want me? If you run into any sense, shoot to kill.
Over here.
did understand how you folks hate me.
Alright, that's about everything to do there. I'll go around snooping some more because I think there's a mini nuke on the lower level that I can snag for myself. And there's Elder Maxon.
Elder Maxon, I have a set of plans to build a signal interceptor to get me inside the Institute.
An intriguing proposal that I'll have to seriously consider. However, before I allow any of my soldiers to reach the Institute, careful preparations need to be made. In the meantime, I need you to follow my orders and remain patient.
I understand, Elder.
I know you. I'm not willing to risk the lives of my soldiers, based solely on a set of crudely drawn plans. Give us time to validate the information we've discovered. Then when the time is right, I promise you, I'll do everything in my power to construct that device. You're dismissed now.
Well, it's only the best lead to getting inside the Institute that we have.
Sir.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the PRYDWEN's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
Sure.
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there.
Hate
That's
that
Fort
haircut.
Strong, and it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Sure.
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
You can't even use them, they're literally retarded.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed, and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Alright, but seriously, like this haircut he has, where both sides of his head are shaved, is so fucking overused, and it always looks ugly. And for women, they have like one half of their head shaved, and then their hair draped over the other half. Seriously, it never looks good. You look like a fucking tool. Whether you're a real-life people person, human being, or a cartoon character, or video game character, fucking get a better hairstyle. So we have to do a mission for these assholes.
Having the PRYDWEN moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood.
Which I accidentally screwed up because I got in the PRYDWEN instead of in the turret. Let's try that again. Not to the airport. I'll get on the other side, fuck it. I can't get on the other side.
By Elder Maxon.
Over there.
Get on that gunship, soldier. I want Fort Strong cleared and that stock.
Alright, so I need to go there. And I have discovered nothing close by. Except the airport. Oh, fucking hell, fine. I'll walk there, cause the game literally isn't working. It literally is not working. Amazing. Come on, tiny dancer, we're walking. Todd Howard has decided to fuck us in the ass. And so we have to walk. Guess we can do a little bit of exploring while we're down here. Grab some stim packs, grab some bottle caps. Get ourselves a bit more prepared than we otherwise would be. Alright, so like I mentioned before, the Brotherhood of Steel is a bit of an unwelcomed intrusion on Fallout 4 because it's a faction that's been done to death in the Fallout games. Contrary to what Bethesda believes, you don't have to keep recycling the same factions over and over again. In New Vegas, a lot of the factions were completely new. The Boomers were new, the Omertas and the Tops Chairman and the White Gloves were new. The Super Mutants of Jacobstown, you know, you can argue aren't strictly new because...
Iron Maiden's out to an early lead with Piece of Junk's right behind. Piece of Junk is really showing off those new mods.
Ah, shit.
What a race! What a race!
Oh, this is... Alright, hold on. Alright, so here we have like this racetrack, right?
It's a great night out at the track. Hey boys.
And it seems really cool because there's gonna be a bunch of robots racing around. Let's even see if I can spot them. Yeah, there they are. Look at all these robots. They're racing and that's so cool. And it's like, wow, what missions are there here? What is this place? Can I like make my own robot and race it, or can I like sabotage someone's robot for someone else, or can I expose cheating? Wow, I want to see. Hey guys, I have my weapon away. Hey guys, is there anything I can do? No, it's a fucking raider den. They just immediately start shooting at you. An interesting fucking area has been wasted because Bethesda doesn't know how to make interesting quests. It could have been so cool, you know? It could have been like, oh wow, a lot of intrusion stuff. I wonder what's over there, you know? But no. We don't get that. That's way too interesting for this game. But don't you want to shoot the raiders? Wouldn't that be so cool? It's like, fuck off, Bethesda. Just go away. I only went over to you so I can make this point. Don't actually give a shit. I think the rocks sort of follow where you're going just a little bit. Gun. That's worth quite a few caps. I'll just sell it. Thanks for all the help, you dick.
Let's open it up. Keep your safety off. Whoever or whatever created
I could have used that against the big boy. Anytime you want to shoot. There you go. Let's see what we get. Does 50% more damage against super mutants. Guess that's an alright reward.
Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are. Thank you, sister. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the PRYDWEN and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Alright, so that's a Bethesda mission structure. You go to place and kill the things, or you go to the place and collect the thing. Sometimes they really get crazy. Go to the place, kill the things, and then collect the thing. You know, there's no additional steps to it. There's no twists or turns or anything like that. It's not part of a larger mission or anything. It's go to the place and kill the thing, grab the thing, do whatever. Grab some whiskey, why not? The key to this safe was in the room itself. Ooh, sniper rifle, finally. I can actually use that. But before I return to the PRYDWEN, I'll show off that area that I talked about earlier. I think I discovered it, or the location of it. Let's see. Combat zone. So there's like a radio message about it I think you get that invites you over to the combat zone. So we're gonna head over there real quickly and see what that's all about. I wonder what's in the combat zone. If the fucking loading screens will load faster. I mean, seriously, this game is like almost a decade old. There we go. And it's just some raiders. Now, I didn't see these raiders when I first came in here during my initial playthrough of the game. And so I'm inside, and we'll wait for the danger to subside. turn into hidden. Anyways, I see these two tied up here, and it says rule breakers. Oh, so there's like some game going on, and these people are breaking the rules. He's fighting outside of the cage, and she's begging and loitering, and he didn't have any caps. Well, I certainly have some caps. That's not a problem for me. Let's see what the rules are. Rule number 1, no fighting outside the cage. Rule number 2, no caps, no entry. And rule number 3, no begging, no loitering. Let's see. It's not an ing. Not like that either. See here, coward, so it doesn't end in an S. So is it Banshee? Is it an Ing? I don't want to risk it. Could end with an S. There. No. Not an S or an ing. It has one in common with farming. Alright, so it's the R. That's an S.
Got it.
Alright, so I'll just keep that unlocked there, and I'll make a new save. So I open the door, I don't have my weapon equipped, and look at that! There's two people fighting. Wow, I wonder what I can do here. Can I enter the arena and fight? Or can I place bets on the winner? Or is there some cool mission I can do? Hi everyone! No, it's just a bunch of raiders.
Rip her to shreds!
Might as well go back here. You have 17 caps, give me those.
We were rooting for you the whole time.
Why don't you come over here? Show us you don't mean no harm.
Fuck it, I want those caps.
Talk this out like some
citizen. Hey! You all
Guess
done
I'll
killing
meet
each
these
other?
jerks.
Hey! You all done killing each other?
Shut up. So these are some companions you can pick up if you want. Or she's essential. Kate here is a potential companion. Yeah. What about Tommy here? Is he essential? When you first approach Veronica, or Roll, or Lily, or Arcade, or Arcade, or let's see, who else is a companion in New Vegas? Boone. You can kill them immediately. But not only is Kate essential, but her fucking stage manager is amazing, you know? Let's not have too much choice in our Bethesda games. You know, this is Fallout, that's not about choice, you know? Players shouldn't be able to decide if a character lives or not. And after that, they decide, nope, they're still angry at you. Alright, fuck off. I'm leaving. So yeah. It's like in New Vegas, almost everyone except technically Yes Man, because he respawns, the Gunrunner's vendor, that robot, and the children for, you know, meta reasons rather than gameplay ones, are killable. You can kill Mr. House or Kaiser or any NCR troop as soon as you meet them. They're all killable, and there's a way to progress through the game, even if you go on a murderous rampage against everyone.
Time's up, bitch.
But here, even the companions are indestructible. Or if I can hide in here, that'd actually be pretty cool. So I probably can't. I guess I can. So yeah, that's what could have been an interesting area, but just isn't. I think it was even cut content that you were originally going to be able to actually participate in the fights there. But unfortunately, for whatever reason, that was removed, which doesn't make much sense because it would have actually been a cool addition to the game. You know, it's a bit like the arenas in the Khan's Village and Kaiser's area, Cottonwood Cove. This is a very useless part of the ship. Very pointless. And additionally, the racetrack, there's an entire DLC called Automatron, where the entire, you know, the big gimmick is that you're able to build and have your own robot as a companion. So a place like that would have been cool to have, like, be able to race your robot, maybe get better equipment for it or stuff like that. But no. There's another sightseeing spot. You can see the Mass Fusion building. There's Bunker Hill. I'll have to go there later. Let's see, I think there's where a bunch of raiders, Children of Atom Edition, shoot at you automatically. I think there's some super mutants over there. There's a Minutemen base. But that's fine, because there's some loot to grab. And we love our loot. Boy, wouldn't it be great if they made a Fallout that was literally nothing but shooting and looting? And maybe you can have a bunch of other assholes playing the same game playing with you. That sounds like an amazing idea that wouldn't backfire, turn out shitty.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Your fucking vertibirds didn't work, you asshole.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank
I
you.
expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment that the Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of... To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
I was trying to dick around and have fun, but I ended up forwarding through his text. Hey, how's about the use of fucking, schematics I made or got?
I have...
So it appears we share a common goal.
I told you this earlier, asshole.
With the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think...
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
I'll finally be able to make use of the crap I have in my inventory, which is nice.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
I don't know about Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit.
Oh, this frame is driving me crazy. I've got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
Teleports.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking
Look at the
up
fucking
anomalous
drawings.
energy readings all across
How the hell are you supposed to know how to build something from that?
soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Well, you definitely...
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Wow. I'm glad you could...
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Alright.
Have you ever fired a minigun?
So we're introduced to the crafting mechanics that, according to Todd Howard, was actually... Where the fuck is Nick? Is supposed to be completely optional. But it is not optional, Todd Howard. Why did you lie to us? Lock this down. Need rubber. No. My actual neighborhood.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes,
Got it.
I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Gonna head over to my neighborhood. Sure, there's some ceramic items in there. And if not, I'll just have to do a little bit of exploring. They completely changed the look of the stealth boy. It used to be a helmet you wore. Now it's this little pocket pouch device.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid.
Shut the
Your
fuck
energy is
up.
tied to this place.
Not allied to summon.
I hope the color.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jets.
Wow.
See what it wants to tell you.
Wow, this is my own fucking house. And I can't even do anything with it. Holy shit, that is abysmal.
You're tied to this place, kid.
Shut the fuck up. That is abysmal. God damn. And I thought it was bad before. Wow. Just fucking wow. Alright, so where the fuck is Preston Shitface? That's for Far Harbor. Alright, where is this cunt? There he is. Alright, fucker.
Anyway, I am glad. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement. The trouble is, I've got my hands full here.
I can't help with that right now.
I can't.
No. The answer is
It's your
no.
call. I hope you change your mind.
God damn, this game sucks ass.
Hey, you ready to help out? I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there. Somewhere. The only chance to...
Here we go.
Fucker. God damn. It's more like glass than anything. But maybe... that's probably ceramic. Who caught me? Where are you pricks? No, come on. Fuck off. Here we go.
Not hiding this time.
Oh, another one. Who else is out here? Where is shithead? It's a fucking cat. Oh, there you are. Greetings from the Minutemen, motherfucker. Here's another settlement that needs your fucking help. That might be ceramic. There we go. How's this? Grab the fence. Thank you. So, you know, just fucking clean the goddamn neighborhood out before you arrive and meet the Minutemen, because those assholes will decide, no, this is now our neighborhood, even though you didn't invite them. They won't help you find your missing child, and you aren't able to scrap things in your own fucking house without their permission. Fucking Kaiser's Legion are less major of cunts than they are. Holy hellfire. Fuck off, Ingram. Let's see, attach that there, attach that there, attach that. The fuck do you mean it needs power? It's getting... Oh my fucking god. Here. Wants me to go like all the way down there or something. One problem with the ranked leveling up is it disincentivizes you from like actually picking any of these ones, you know, like level 1 and then 2 and 3, because you have to wait until you reach another level before you can get it, and more so another level that's behind an arbitrary like arbitrary level. Huh. Didn't say I cleared the combat zone, even though I did. Whatever, I'm not going back there anyways. Let's see if there's anything to buy in Diamond City. Specifically something that provides ceramic. One funny thing is that you can craft like a water pump that dispenses clean, non-irradiated water, which kind of makes the entire plot of Fallout 3 fucking pointless, because literally all they had to do was create a little water pump. Alright, who's most likely?
Can I talk to you a minute?
The fuck do you want?
Yeah, what is it? Well, I remember you from the tap house. That time Paul made such a fool of himself fighting with Henry. Now he's missing. Paul, I mean, it's not like him, and I'm worried something's happened to him.
He's dead.
Oh my god. How do you... Do you know what happened?
No, I just heard he was dead.
No.
No! I can't believe it.
Yeah,
I'll
fuck
never
off.
see him.
Alright, so hopefully I'll be able to finish this fucking platform. Can see all the crap you have to go through before you can even get into the Institute, both based on story and from the limitations of the crafting mechanic, which again, I shall stress, Bethesda insisted was completely optional. If you have to do it to get into the area for the main enemy faction, it's not optional. If that's you know, it's as optional as like buying the, having to pay money for a game. What the fuck? Why is he mad at me? Can they even kill him? No, they can't. Alright, you just fucking end your temper tantrum. I'm gonna build the last fucking power source for this bullshit, and then we'll finally call it an episode. Here, big fucking generator. Is that shit needed? Alright, I'll put it right here. And put you right there. There we fucking go. Now you just sit there and stop being an asshole.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
You know what? Fuck it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Nothing.
Eager to get inside, huh? Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
Noted by who? Everything is a wasteland shithole.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
If Dr. Madison Lee returns from Fallout 3, then why doesn't Hans Zimmerman, who was specifically seeking out a synth, not in Fallout 4?
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project?
What's this project that...
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me.
It's Liberty Prime.
You're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Alright. Where the fuck did Nick Valentine go? I don't care. Oh, there he is. Stop being a temper tantrum asshole.
Ever wondered where old planes go to die?
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right. A lot of people.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal...
Proctor Ingram.
I've checked and rechecked everything.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform. The device doesn't work from over there. You have to be on the platform. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to
can
find
faintly
out as
hear
much as
Ride
we
of the
can about
Valkyries.
the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If
Yeah,
you
I'm not
place it
using
in
that.
any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Ah, finally. And here we are. Yippee-ki-yay. We're in the fucking Institute. It's a property of CIT there. You can grab some shit if you want. And yeah, but I think this is a wrapping up point. It's funny, I had everything. Yeah, fuck off. Just fuck off.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Emil lets his daddy issues be known.
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
I can actually destroy those. It's nifty, but I will wait on that, because I'm tired. I don't like playing this game.
Busted.
I'm unable to access that door. Here's the access log if you give a shit. I don't. Here's some dumb machine. Has a stim pack in the little container there. I have quite a bit to say about the Institute and all that, but that's definitely gonna have to wait because of the just massive amounts of bullshit that you have to go through to even get in here. I'm not even talking about the story elements. So, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Fuck this game, man. So, I realized that I don't think anything actually saved. And guess where I'm taken back to? Just fucking load the game. Oh my god. Back here. And yep. Can't do anything now. Just have to do all that shit again. Alright. I've gone through this fucking conversation like 3 times because Nick Valentine's keeps coming back.
Right? That's fortunate.
Yes. See, that afterward.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been, once you're, if you find.
Oh, come the fuck on! Just here, come on, follow me, follow me, follow me. Come on, Nick. Come on, come on. Alright, way over here.
Elder Maxon, consider it done, Elder.
Very good. I swore I heard something.
Oh.
It's secure.
Now you just stay in here like a good little robot. Alright?
We're close. All we need is
the signal enter.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Nick, you fucking cunt. Don't fucking start anything, you ass crack. Oh, come the fuck on. What do you want?
Step into the elevator.
And now I'm done. Fuck this game, dude. So unfun.